Ex-Warrior declares separation timeline for Ayesha and Steph Curry amid even more wild claims. Ayesha Curry's recent interview on the Call Her Daddy podcast has not been sitting well with NBA fans over the last few days. After all, the 36-year-old went on to say that I did not sign up for that when describing her struggle with being thrust into the spotlight early in Steph's career. She also said that she thought she was going to be the girl out there getting it when she thought Steph Curry would simply be a high school basketball coach. All of that, including Ayesha's confession that I didn't want kids, I didn't want to get married, earned her criticism from netizens. Now, even former basketball players are speaking out. Kwame Brown recently hosted another episode of his Bus Life show. Despite being Stephen Curry's former teammate, Brown hasn't held back his criticism of the player and even once blamed him for the current, terrible state of the NBA All-Star Game. This time, however, his main topic of focus was Ayesha Curry's comments on the Call Her Daddy podcast. Brown claimed that the NBA three-point leader had glowed Ayesha up and even purchased this woman businesses, all kind of. For the former player, Stephen Curry's name is cemented in greatness. Therefore, he made it clear that he didn't agree with what Ayesha said in her recent appearance. If this was just a girlfriend, I would have left. I would have packed my bag, and I would have left right after I would have saw this, said Kwame Brown. He further added that I'm the type of guy, I pray to God I never get married to a woman that would ever publicly say this, because I'm the type of man, I would have tapped my kids on the head, kissed them on the forehead. I love each and every last one of you, and here's my new address, and you can come over anytime. But me and your mama, we done. I can't be around a woman like that. There's no possible way. Knowing that I know what's going to happen to you in the streets. The sentiment held by Kwame Brown was highlighted by several social media users in the days following the release of the Call Her Daddy episode. An Instagram account by the name of Celebrity Word, which boasts over 337,000 followers, highlighted a clip from the interview and asked, "Why does Ayesha Curry feel the need to go on a public platform and admit that she wasn't into Steph at first and even hated the idea of him chasing basketball only for him to become the greatest three-point shooter in NBA history?" The netizen said that Steph's wife was entitled to her feelings, but still questioned, why broadcast it in a way that downplays or belittles him? Soon, the comment section of the post was filled up with remarks like, Curry deserves better, and be with someone that wants to be with you, not someone who wants to settle for you. There is no reported evidence to show any friction in Ayesha and Stephen Curry's relationship. Despite this, for many, the actress/entrepreneur's recent comments have made them believe that the duo's relationship won't last long. Kwame Brown did not hold back in his criticism. Neither did the netizens. To be fair, Ayesha Curry in that podcast did say that's how she felt at the beginning, before Curry was a star. As of now, Ayesha Curry has not responded to any of these claims made against her. She probably might not choose to. After all, the entrepreneur doesn't need to address separation claims when she has publicly been clear just how much she values her relationship with Steph Curry. Ayesha Curry reveals prioritizing relationship with Steph Curry before parenting roles. That works for us. Back in February, Ayesha Curry gave an interview to People. The interview had taken place at a pop-up of Sweet July, Ayesha's lifestyle brand. Therefore, one of the questions asked was how she and the Warriors star balance their work and life. After all, the duo also happened to be parents to 4 kids, Riley, Ryan, Cannon, and Caius, who was born back in May 2024. The 36-year-old made it clear that, before everything else, her relationship with Steph held priority. I think for us, our relationship always comes first. Then we're parents, said Ayesha. And that works for us because then you have 2 happy people raising the kids in the house. So the family sector in our lives always comes first. Ayesha observed her parents and her in-laws to gain a valuable lesson. From them, she learned that when you become a parent, you want to put your kids first, and we do, but we do it second to our relationship. Because ultimately, when our relationship is good, the kids are happy and they're thriving and our family life is good. For Mrs. Curry, it is important to put things into perspective. Once that happens, one realizes, as Ayesha said, that it's not us being selfish, it's making sure we set a strong foundation. In the 14 years that they have been married, the couple has kept the spark in their relationship through outings, vacations, gestures, like Ayesha making meals on game day, etc., which is enough time for Ayesha to understand the do's and don'ts of making a relationship work. As long as this remains maintained, Kwame Brown's words might not affect Ayesha and Steph's bond.